Good day, everyone. I am Maria Carmella Rose M. Chua from STEM 12 St. Paula. Today, I am here to present to you my Cell City analogy inspired by my childhood online game Dragon City. So, what are you waiting for? Let's start! Let me first tour you around my Dragon City. The main character of my city is Dragon, which represent as the ribosome of a cell, because dragons are the one that is made of RNA and protein that serve as the site for protein synthesis. On this side of the city, you will see the food farm, which represent the protein, because the food farm produce food that can be a representation of protein. In this part of the city, you will see the breathing mountain. This is where the magic happens, which is like nucleus, because it stores the cell's heredity DNA and control cellular activities like growth and reproduction. And here, you can see the entrance of the cave, which represent as the nuclear membrane, because just like nuclear membrane, the entrance of the cave are the one that makes the permit for passage of a certain materials such as proteins between the breathing mountain and cytoplasm. And here in the middle, you can see the hatchery. This magical tower is where the egg hatch, just like nucleolus, because it plays an important role in the production of ribosomes, which is the dragons. And it is the suborganelles of the nucleus composed of protein and RNA whose role is to assemble the ribosomal RNA codes for protein synthesis. When we have hatchery, we also have dragon eggs, which represent as the chromosomes. Chromosome is made of protein and a single molecule of DNA, passed from parents to offspring. Just like the dragon eggs, it is the offspring of two dragons that been bred in the breeding mountain. In the corner of the city, you will see the dragonarium, which represent as the vacuole. The dragonarium is a storage that store essential material that can be used in the city while disposing harmful waste, just like the vacuole. Beside the hatchery, you will see the habitat, which represent as the mitochondrion. Mitochondrion is the site of cellular respiration and the production of ATP energy molecule, which gave it the title powerhouse of the cell. Just like the habitat, it is the one that is responsible for developing the dragons. Without the habitat to live on, dragons will not be able to live in their own city. That makes the city lifeless. Between the habitats, you will see some crystals, which represent the chloroplast. Chloroplast is a plant organelle that convert light energy into relatively stable chemical energy via the photosynthetic process. By doing so, they sustain life on the earth. Just like crystals, it sustains life in each dragon in the habitat. While here, you can see the Colosseum. Colosseum represent the lysosomes. Lysosomes serve as the digestive system of the cells. It also fights bacteria, repair mitochondrion, and kills foreign substances, just like the Colosseum. It defends the city by winning the battles or fighting others who's entering the city. In the left side of the Colosseum, you will see the greenhouse, which represent the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is a cell organelle that helps process and package proteins and lipid molecules, especially protein destined to be exported from the cell. Just like greenhouse, it helps the city to process and package protein that destined to be exported. While here, you will see the Thalstone. Thalstone represent the endoplasmic reticulum. ER is the network of the membranous tubules that transport the materials needed by the cell. Just like the Thalstone, it is the transport system of the city, which serves as the pathwalk around the city. And lastly, how can we forget the brick wall that represent as the cell wall of the city, that provide the city with both structural support and protection. And of course, the main entrance that represent as the cell membrane. Just like cell membrane, the main entrance is the one that separates the interior of the city from the outside environment, which protect the city from its environment. And that is my own representation of my cell city analogy. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching!